Hey guys, Ed from EJS-Aerial here, hope you're well. This is our first vlog of 2018. As we said earlier at the start of this year, we're going to start doing these regular kind of video uploads, really so you can get to know us in a more personable kind of way. You can get to see the kind of things we're up to, and we can talk you through kind of the processes and how the business is growing. We've been running just over 7 months now, and we're really pleased with how it's going. So this is just a new tool really to get what we're doing out to you. So I really hope you enjoy it. We're looking forward to putting these things together and getting the feedback from you. If there's anything you'd like to see us do, please just get in touch. Either send us a message or hit the comments button and let us know what you'd like to see. The first video we're going to do really is we're going to talk you through our general process of how we go about doing a job. So basically from the first email that the customer sends to us, sending either an image or a video to the customer and making sure that they're happy with it. The first thing you need to know is that a company like ours should always be fully regulated by the Civil Aviation Authority. So we've got a thing called a permission for commercial operations. So we've gone off and we've done a course, we've passed a test that deems that we're following all the correct regulations to a sufficient standard that the Civil Aviation Authority, the CAA, are happy with. Alongside that, we've got to have a current insurance which would cover us for any accidents to any third parties. So if you are going to use a drone company to enable you to get a completely different perspective on your business, please make sure that they have got the correct permission for commercial operations and the insurance documents. We're always happy to present ours. If you need to get a scan of ours or email them, we're happy to do that, and any other company that's operating legitimately should be doing that for you as well. Yeah, so this is the drone we're using at the moment, which is the Phantom 4 Pro. Puts out in 4K video and 20 megapixel pictures. And the flying of the drone is, don't get me wrong, it's not easy, but it's just part of the jigsaw when it comes to delivering a top quality product to the customer. There's also the communications before, during and after with the customer. There's the flying of the drone, but there's also the post-production, either putting the videos together or editing the photographs, and then working with the customer to make sure that they're getting the product that they're super happy with. We've been super happy with all the products we've delivered to customers so far, and if you're a future customer, we're really looking forward to giving you a product that you'll enjoy. So just to give you a bit of background on this kind of vlog that we're doing, we've been asked by a customer in Rawtenstall, Lancashire, to go along and get some pictures for them. They're developing a site, and as part of their planning they want some aerial pictures. Often there's no better way to see a site, or certainly to put it in perspective with its surroundings, than to get some aerial pictures, and these things are becoming really popular for those kind of tasks. But it's not a case of us simply kind of rocking up at their location, throwing the drone in the air, snap, 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 and then handing over some pictures. There's a lot more goes into it than that. Primarily the planning. First of all, we're going to get some information from the customer, and that information is going to be quite loose at the start. You know, they're going to tell us what they want and roughly where they are. So the first thing I'm generally going to look at is I need a latitude and a longitude or a postal address, so I can have a quick look on Google Earth and see the location from the kind of comfort of our office. I look into the general regulations, so we're looking at stuff like airspace. Are we close to prisons? Are we close to football stadiums? There's a number of locations which you're not allowed to fly drones, so I'm making sure that it's not near any of these locations, or there's anything going to prohibit us really from carrying out the job quite easily. Now there are workarounds for things like airspace, for football stadiums, and obviously as part of the planning process that might involve us speaking to other third parties to gain permission to fly the drone in that piece of sky.
Tower, this is Ghost Rider requesting a flyby,
if you will, because we visualise it as it's not just a case of parking in a car park and taking some pictures. We're actually operating in a 3D environment, so we need to be 100% happy that we're operating, one, within the regulations that are laid down by the CAA and the law, because we certainly don't want to get ourselves into any bother.
That's the sound of the police.
So we'll do a lot of kind of in-office planning. If we need to, we will go and do a site survey. Generally we can do that via Google Earth. but for certainly more complex jobs we will go and do a site survey. After we've done the site survey, we'll agree a time and a date with the customer that they're happy with. The biggest issue that we will have on the day is the weather, because we can't operate in high wind.
It's a twister! It's a twister!
Rains, fogs, snow. I mean, there are bits of kit that will operate in certain limitations, but primarily safety is our main concern. So we've got to make sure that we can operate the drone safely in the given environment. And then we're going to check out the kit. We're going to make sure our kit is ready to roll. So here's a little bit of our kit and we'll talk you through. Okay guys, so here's the equipment that we will always take on all of our jobs. So obviously first off we've got the drone and the controller units. The controller unit obviously controls this when it's in the air, and we can see what the drone's doing with our tablet. This allows us to see exactly what the drone's seeing, and it allows the customer to also have a look and see, you know, adjust pictures. We can adjust the settings on the cameras and replay what we've just, either the video we've taken or the pictures, to allow a really speedy process. We've got some spare batteries. Each of the batteries lasts about 20 minutes. We've got 3 in total. There's one obviously in the aircraft at the moment. Realistically, you're going to get about 16 to 18 minutes depending on the temperature and the conditions that the aircraft's flying in, and a job can take anywhere from 15 minutes right through to a couple of hours. So we've always got the ability to change batteries and charge them. You've got the blades here which go on top of the quadcopter. We're always going to check the condition of these, make sure that they are serviceable, because if one of those gives way in flight we have got an issue. We always carry an anemometer which measures the wind speed. So this particular aircraft is capable of flying in winds of 19 miles an hour, so it's always a good idea for us to know exactly what the conditions are doing on the day. We carry some ND filters, so should the lighting conditions change, this will allow us to swap the filter on the front of the camera to ensure maximise or the best results. We've got tape and signs here should we need to cordon off an area to ensure the safety of the general public, because there are parameters that we have to adhere to when taking off and landing. So we're not allowed within 30 metres of any person while we're taking off and landing that isn't under our control. The high vis and all of that goes in the rucksack. We'll always carry with us as well our job log, which will have maps, locations, contact numbers, lat longs. We'll always have the number of the local police, fire brigade, ambulance service, as well as local air traffic control should we need to contact them before or after. We've always got a copy of our operation manuals on hand for the customer to look at. That is our contract essentially with the Civilian Aviation Authority to how we'll operate. We always will carry our insurance for the customers to see, and we'll also always carry our permission for commercial operations. Hopefully that's been useful, so let's go and have a look at what the job looks like on site. Hey guys, en route to Ronstall now. Just spoke to the client just to confirm the final kind of arrangements. So the weather's, it's marginal, it's 2.5 degrees at the moment. In terms of the weather, there are a few snow showers in the area, but it's due to clear for about 12:30. We've arranged to meet at 12:30 for the planned flight. Yes, it's all looking good. So I'll give you another update when we get to site, and hopefully get you some good aerial shots of Ronstall and show you how we've set up the site. The weatherman has lied to us. There's quite a bit of sleet and snow coming down to the point where I had to pull over in the car then, because cars were getting stranded. Hopefully it'll clear, just waiting for the client to arrive on site and show us specifically what they want pictures of. But for now I'm just going to get on with a bit of paperwork, kind of pre-flight paperwork, and then hopefully this weather will ease and we can get the drone in the air. the job done. Just about to leave site now, go home and do the paperwork. What I'll do now is I upload all the pictures we've taken today, pop them on a Dropbox folder. The client will choose which pictures they want. I'll remove the watermark, edit the pictures up, and fill out the flight log essentially, which is my paperwork file, which I'll basically is my evidence to the CAA that I've been keeping a proper log of both battery usage, the time that the aircraft has flown, and the type of work that I've been conducting. Hope you found the vlog, this first vlog from EJS-Aerial, useful. It's been enjoyable doing it. Hopefully we'll get another one out to you soon. It's a learning curve for us, so like I said, if you've got any comments, constructive comments, criticism, feedback, please feel free to drop it in the comments box or drop us a personal message. Really appreciate that. And until the next vlog, take care, and we'll keep bringing you some fantastic content. Goodbye.